Hey everybody, it's Chris Peterson from HuskerBigRed.com, and I wanted to spend just a couple minutes on this Sunday afternoon talking to you about the Cornhuskers and head coach Scott Frost. We all know that yesterday wound up being a total disaster for the Cornhuskers. The onside kick was a terrible decision. I think everybody agrees with that. And now people are kind of debating, should Scott Frost be back? Should he not be back? And, it's a tough call. I think that Nebraska has given him every opportunity. And here's a realistic scenario of, when and how I think that Scott Frost could get fired. I don't think that Trev Alberts is going to make the move today. It doesn't make much sense. It's a little too early. And and if he is gonna fire Scott, it's gonna be today. He's not gonna wait till Monday before a game. So I think he's gonna give Scott one real chance to rebound. But Oklahoma's coming to town in a few weeks, and if the Sooners dominate Nebraska in the trenches like Northwestern did, and if it gets out of hand, if Oklahoma wins by 3-4 touchdowns, then I think you could see Trev make a move and see, if Mickey Joseph could do something, if he has an opportunity to be the head coach. So that's my realistic timeline. But, that being said, my prediction, has totally changed for the season. I got a very optimistic, outset. Now things can change. One game does not make a season. So that's something we all need to remember, and I hope that Scott Frost proves me wrong. There's nothing I would love more than, see him, go win 8 out of the next 9 games, and take this team, to a bowl game on New Year's Day, even if it's not a major game, if it's like, just a game that people know that's not like the, someone mentioned the Cars.com Bowl or some crazy. Frankly, I don't even care if it's the Cars.com or the Mayo Bowl or whatever. I just want Nebraska to be back in the postseason. But that being said, I don't think 6-6 is gonna keep his job, and I don't think that it should. I think 7 or 8 wins and beat somebody in the top 25. If that's, if Scott Frost wants to keep his job, then go win a game. A very wise person, once told me that coaches, in order to keep their jobs, they have to, win the games they're supposed to win. And every once in a while, you have to win a game that you're not supposed to win. Yesterday, Saturday, Pat Fitzgerald was the coach that won a game that he wasn't supposed to win. And if you're the head coach that loses games that you're supposed to win, then you get fired. So that's where Scott Frost is at, I think. And if Nebraska does make that move, I don't see it happening until Oklahoma. And if they do, my top 2 candidates, one is going to be Matt Campbell from Iowa State. He's proven that he can win, in the Midwest at Ames at a non-traditional power. He's a great evaluator of talent. He's got guys to the NFL. And, Nebraska's probably not going to get him. That's why he's number 1 on my wish list. But that's who I would call first. I would also call Jim Leonard, the defensive coordinator of Wisconsin. I'm going to go to bat for this guy as the head coach a bunch because I think, one, he's reasonable, he's attainable. He's got a great resume at Wisconsin. He's a great recruiter, game planner. He knows the Big Ten. He knows how to play defense in the Big Ten. And I think that it would be great for Nebraska to hire a head coach that could actually give the program an identity and, getting the black shirts back to being the black shirts, a defense that's intimidating. That's something that I can get behind, and that's the way I think that Nebraska can be a contender again in the Big Ten West. So if Scott Frost, doesn't prove us all wrong in the next month, then I think Nebraska needs to go for Matt Campbell or Jim Leonard and get this program turned around. So, as always, go Big Red. If you like this content, like this video, comment, tell me what you think. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't drink too hard. We're gonna be okay. Let's focus our attention, on North Dakota this upcoming week. But at the same time, we need to look to the future. And right now, Scott Frost is not getting it done. So thanks for following along. Have a great rest of your day. Go Big Red.